Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Natalie. Today I'm in St. Pete at a different Lowe's. I wanted to take you guys along with me. First, I see these awesome planters outside. I just had to show them to you. And some beautiful, beautiful butterfly plants. They're just so gorgeous. Everything here is blooming, like I've said in my other videos. There's a monarch butterfly here that's just hanging out, and bees and pollinating everything. So those are great pollinator plants. If you have fruit plants or flowers, it's good to have some butterfly plants in your yard so that way they can pollinate the other plants to get their flowers and fruits. These are some more butterfly plants as well. There's a lot of different options. A lot of them are perennial, so they will die and then come back the next year, but you can check that on each label. It'll usually say if it's an annual or a perennial. Perennial means it'll die out a little bit during the winter time and then come back. And some more butterfly plants. I just had to get the monarch butterflies. The price points vary on these. I tried to include more this time around so that way you can kind of compare with other stores and see, what's available and at what price. Another butterfly. I just had to get the monarch butterflies. I really love these flowers. These are also butterfly plants. They're really dainty little pink flowers, and they were a good price. I would put some of these in my yard. They're beautiful. I believe they'll come back each year as well, perennials. So I love the colors that we've got going here, this kind of orange, these beautiful white flowers. We have some succulents again here. I always like to go check out the succulents. I know I've talked about doing a video on an arrangement, and that's in the works. So soon I'm excited to show you guys, but they're similar to these, just little arrangements like this. These were actually really good prices for a little arrangement, so, it's up to you what you want to do. Lots of different types of succulents. They love the full sun, direct sun, and not much water, so make sure that you have soil that's really porous and has a lot of perlite in there so that it can drain really easily, and holes in the bottom of your pots, things like that, so that the water can get out of there. They're desert plants, so they don't like much water. So the price points vary on these too. I just wanted to include those, like I said, so you get an idea of the different sizes and the different types and kind of what they run for. Like this big one here was more, I think it was in the 20s. So, just price shop around for what you're looking for. We've also got beautiful hanging baskets. I love all the hanging arrangements. They're just really fun and visually pleasing. It's fun to have the eclectic mix of plants in there and watch them grow and get bigger and see how they blend together beautifully. We have some of these cute cement statues and planters, little water fountain. I really like these. They're really beautiful. Some benches. These are foxtail plants. They like the full sun and they get really fluffy. They're good for ground cover if you want like an area, because they'll spread. These are crotons. They look like fiery plants. They always catch my eye because they look like they're on fire. We've got some hawthorn here, which has pretty white flowers. They're a nice shrub too. They like the sun. Here we've got some plants that tolerate more shade. These monsteras, transcendentias, the ferns. They prefer a little more water and a little more shade. And beautiful colors of these flowers. These are packs of 4, so if you wanted to do an arrangement or a few different pots, you can use these because they have quite a few little plants in there. I love these pretty fuchsia flowers. They're really pretty. And then if you just want a little one, these are $1.88. So I figured I'd just show you what one little individual small guy, and that's a great price for a little plant. You can put him in a pot by himself if you wanted. Very pretty. And the sea of hydrangeas. I mean, they're still out. They're $27.98 for a big bucket of hydrangeas. So beautiful. Can't get enough of the colors. There's even pink ones. And we have some orchids again. These are dendrobians, so these are a little more rare. See how the flowers are different than the typical phalaenopsis? They like to be in shade and high humidity, so in a basket that's open, because they don't like to be potted in soil. So make sure that they get air to their roots and some shade, some humidity, mist them, and they'll be very happy. Bromeliads are tropical plants too, so they like the humidity as well, and they thrive in the shade. So these can't really be in the direct sun, but they do love humidity. Some more orchids. I love the color of this pink one. Look at that beauty. Look at that pink. It was different than all the other flowers on the same plant. It's a beautiful peachy pink shade. And the little orchids again. There are a ton of different types and different sizes, so whatever suits your needs. These are Chinese evergreen aglaonemas, really pretty with the red tips on there. And a few more succulents, just last call on succulents. All the different colors, all the different shapes, all the different textures. I love succulents and playing around with them, putting them in one pot and then mixing them around and playing with all that. It's really fun visually. Here are some small arrangements already. These were actually really good price too. This is similar to what I would make at home anyway, so honestly I'd pick up one of those because the prices for the little plants themselves, yeah, that's a better deal. And here we've got some beautiful lilies. They smelled so good. I walked up and it was like the aroma was just wafting towards me as I approached. It was amazing. And inside we have some indoor house plants. These prefer more shade, no direct sun. Begonias, ivies, little palms, little pothos and philodendron, pileas. So all different types of indoor house plants that really thrive with lower light. I mean, all plants need sunlight and light, but these don't do well in direct sun. So if they get, they'll get burnt or they'll turn yellow and things like that. So in your house, in a window where they get some light in the room or things of that nature, they'll be happiest. And these pretty bonsai trees. Pretty snake plants in these nice pots. Some of them are really unique and cool looking pots. We've got a ZZ plant here and this other bonsai tree. I like the container it was in. These were kind of cool. not sure what, I think that's a ficus. Another bonsai, a pilea. It's a friendship plant, Chinese money plant. And those pop off little babies so you can give them away as friends. It's a good luck thing. And more of these little baby orchids. They get bigger, so if you want to start off with a little one, keep it in a hanging basket and, you know, the shade, and it'll be happy. I like the yellow one there. Some bamboo. And keep that in a glass of distilled water. If the water isn't distilled, they'll turn brown, so keep that in mind with your bamboo. It has to be distilled water. And we've also got some organic seed mixes and seeds. If you want to start your own plants from seeds, there's plenty of organic options, which is really nice. And we've got the little seed starters. When you use those though, remember when you're transferring them, cut the little paper on the side so that the roots can escape and they don't get stuck being a tiny little plant. We've also got some pretty flower pots. A lot of these have the water catcher at the bottom built in, so that was nice. You can just pop your plants in there in their pots already. And here we've got some larger indoor/outdoor plants. They just can survive in low light. So the fiddle-leaf fig, these bromeliads, this watermelon peperomia again, one of my favorites. And this fiddle-leaf fig was $120. I thought that was a little nuts because of how I didn't think it was very big. And some more indoor plants, tropical. I'm in Florida again, so there's going to be a lot of tropical plants that might not be available up north. I love neem oil. It's a natural way to keep pests away, and I use that grow powder to help with my propagations and cuttings. I like these little baskets for orchids and the orchid bark, so that way the roots can get air and hang up and, you know, get the humidity and the nutrients they need from the air. Yeah, neem oil. And these are water lilies, so if you have a pond in your backyard, they had a ton of colors and I thought that was great. I hadn't seen a purple one before. That was really beautiful. And then we've got some terracotta pots. So don't forget to hit the like and subscribe so I can keep making these videos. And thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!